Life is a constant battle. Every day feels like you're fighting an invisible enemy. There are moments when it feels like no matter how hard you try, you're stuck in the same place. And trust me, I've been there. We've all been there. But let me tell you about a man who knows exactly what it feels like to be down, to be counted out, and to rise against all odds. Tony Robbins. A name we all know, but do we really know his story? The truth is, Tony Robbins didn't start out as the powerhouse motivational speaker we know today. His journey was anything but easy. Born into a broken home, Tony faced a childhood filled with hardship. His parents were divorced when he was just 7 years old. His family was poor, and his mother was struggling to raise him on her own. Tony's childhood was filled with emotional pain, rejection, and disappointment. There were times when he went hungry. There were nights when he had no place to sleep. But what happened next? What makes Tony Robbins different? What turned his life around? It was one moment, just one single moment that changed everything for him. At 17 years old, Tony attended a seminar by the legendary Jim Rohn. He had no idea that his life was about to change forever. At that seminar, Tony realized that the power to change his life was within him, that everything he needed to turn his life around was already in his hands. The secret was mindset, personal growth, and taking responsibility for his future. He didn't go home that night thinking that success would just fall into his lap. Tony understood that he had to work for it. He had to push through pain, fear, and self-doubt. And that's exactly what he did. Tony's journey was not an easy one. He was broke, struggling to make ends meet. He worked odd jobs to survive, delivering newspapers, cleaning houses, even selling timeshares just to make a living. It was tough, but he kept his eyes on the prize. And then, one day, something remarkable happened. Tony decided to create his own seminar, and he introduced the world to the Firewalk experience, a challenge where participants walk across hot coals, testing their limits and breaking through their fears. It was bold, it was revolutionary, and it worked. But here's the thing, Tony didn't just become successful overnight. It took time, resilience, and a relentless belief in his vision. There were setbacks. There were moments when it seemed like everything was falling apart. But Tony never gave up. He understood that success was not a straight line. It was a series of steps, often backward before moving forward. Through all the challenges, Tony kept learning. He kept evolving. And soon, he was helping others change their lives too. His seminars grew in popularity, and people started to see the results. He helped thousands, then millions of people transform their lives. But he never forgot where he came from. Tony's story is proof that no matter how difficult your circumstances are, you can rise above them. Life doesn't always go as planned. We all face challenges. Some of us lose loved ones, lose jobs, or go through painful heartbreaks. But one thing that sets people like Tony Robbins apart is their mindset. Tony teaches us that we don't have to wait for life to get better. We can take control of our future now. We don't have to be defined by our past, our failures, or our circumstances. If Tony Robbins, coming from a broken home and financial hardship, can rise to the top, so can you, so can I. Success isn't just about making money or gaining fame. It's about creating a life that reflects your deepest values, your purpose, and your calling. Tony didn't chase success, he chased fulfillment, and by doing that, he changed the world. So here's the question for you. What's stopping you from taking that first step toward your dream? What's holding you back from reaching your full potential? The only thing standing between you and your success is your mindset. Tony Robbins didn't wait for success to come to him. He went out and created it. And so can you. Whatever you're facing right now, whatever struggles you have, don't let them hold you back. Take charge of your life. Make the decision today to rise, to grow, and to never give up. Your future is waiting, but it's up to you to step into it. Remember, life is not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you get back up. And if Tony Robbins can rise from the ashes of his past, so can you. So, are you ready to take control of your life? To stop making excuses and start making progress? The world is waiting for you to step up. It's time to create your own success story. The power is in your hands. So, take that first step.